This week is National Marriage Week. The goal, to strengthen marriages, build stronger relationships, and in turn, a stronger country. Here with the tips you need for a long and lasting marriage is Executive Director of the National Marriage Week USA, Sheila Weber. Sheila, thanks for joining us.
It's great to be here.
So you've got 3 tips on how to build a strong marriage.
Well, first of all, we're in the middle of National Marriage Week. It's February 7th to the 14th. And we want to have people find more success. And we want to stir a movement of marriage education all across America. So our 3 tips would first be have regular date nights because it builds communication and enjoyment and intimacy. And secondly, to go find a marriage workshop or class. There are a huge number of videotapes and books and classes. People don't know about them. We have them all on our website, a huge resource for people, and we want to encourage that because it makes such a difference. And third, in the middle of that date night, use words of affirmation and find ways to express appreciation. So if you're going out on a date night, don't have it be the time where you're just managing your family planning and bringing some of your conflicts into that evening. Have it be a time where we have tips on how to have a great date night.
This week is National Marriage Week, which is focused on strengthening the relationships between couples and helping lower the divorce rate. First Things First of Greater Richmond's year-round focus is on strengthening all family relationships. The Executive Director, Truan Huntley, is back with us today. Hi, Truan. Good to see you.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
This week we want to talk about couple relationships. And I mentioned right at the beginning that being married can help you live longer. That's an amazing statistic.
It is. We find that married couples tend to have a higher rate of happiness, have a higher financial stability, and their children do better as well. So there are a lot of benefits to marriage.
So a lot of real trickle down. You've got some workshops going on. You've got an ongoing one that's going on through the early part of March. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's called It Takes Two, and it's a great seminar that looks at various aspects. We look at your love language, how to share love with each other. A lot of times you think you're saying I love you to your spouse and you come to realize they haven't heard it because that's not how they receive love. That's a hard one my husband learned 4 years into marriage, that we weren't speaking each other's love language. People's attitudes about money are different, and we teach you how your attitude towards money can affect how you discuss budgeting and planning and that kind of thing. We have a talk about intimacy and what the needs of men and women are and how they're different and how we need to be aware of that. We cover a wide variety of topics that all encourage a couple to come together and work better.
We are back, and we have gathered our family together here because this is an important segment, and I think it's going to spark some lively conversation. February 7th kicks off National Marriage Week. We're joined by Executive Director Sheila Weber. Sheila, let's jump right into this. What exactly is this week all about?
It's February 7th to the 14th, the week leading up to Valentine's Day, and it's to celebrate marriage, to promote marriage, that it's a good thing for you, it's a good thing for America. We want to reduce divorce. We want to have people find more success because it benefits children and it reduces poverty. Our generation seems to have experienced a lot of regret and mistakes, and people can recover, and we want them to do better the next time around. But also the younger generation maybe has some fear right now. They have fear because they don't want to live through what their parents lived through. Maybe they suffered as children through it and they want to have more success. So we want to help them with that. But there's also a growing movement toward long-term cohabitation, which I want people to realize it doesn't always give you the stability that you are hoping for and the commitment level. In fact, 70% of those who cohabitate do break up, and 20% marry and then later break up, so only 10% really ends in lasting marriage.
Wow. You know, my parents married 61 years, and were, there are times that was bumpy, and but they worked through it. They stayed in it. Many